This video is brought to you by Catalyst Energy Mints, allowing me to game all night without slowing down one bit. Also, Boss Boxes, providing the best monthly gaming boxes containing all you need to kick fucking ass, and Fatal Grips, purveyors of the custom skins and grips I use on my controllers. Links and discount codes down below. Bloody corner! Hello tubers, it's TL here and welcome back to some more Train Simulator 2018, where today we're going to be checking out a relatively new route today. Ugh, come on, drive. Load. If you couldn't tell already, this is a running gag with this game, if you couldn't tell already. Anyway, want to be in Korea this time, and that route is going to be the Chatham Main Line, Medway Valley lines, and Medway Valley, rather. And the train is going to be the Class 375 Electrostar here. And the scenario we're going to be doing is this one here, 2T190904 Tonbridge to Strood, with obviously the Class 375 in dark blue southeastern livery like I mentioned before. It's going to be a 55-minute drive of, I guess, easy difficulty, and description for this one is, welcome to the Medway Valley line. Why, thank you. First off, you'll be in charge of a passenger service from Tonbridge to Strood at the controls of a Class 375, covering the full length northbound run of the route. Sounds good, and I don't have anything else to say at the moment, so let's bloody go! Stop! And also, it's time for my new segment, Train Trivia. And in the case of the Class 375 here, they were built at Bombardier's Litchurch Lane Works in Derby between 1999 and 2005. 140 were built, and they entered service with Southeastern, the sole operator, in April 2001. There are currently 112 in service, and 28 of which have been renumbered to Class 377-3s, and they are formed of 3 or 4 coaches. And I managed to fit the entire trivia section into the whole loading screen again, because this takes forever to load. And since it takes forever to load, we're just going to get straight to the driving. Right, and here we are. Good morning, driver. Welcome to the Medway Valley line. You are now at the controls of this Class 375, and you'll be in charge of a passenger service from Tonbridge to Strood, making several stops on the way. Please allow passengers board before departing. Well, duh. Right. So, open doors up to Tonbridge here. Actually, set shut first before I do that. So lights on, and we're good to go. I think it would help to set the speed set to 25 or thereabouts. There we go. Right. Now it's just a matter of waiting until departure's called. Car set reminders. It's inaccurate since we're driving a 3-car train and the minimum's 4. Wow. It's got a 465 double coming in here alongside us. Right, let's wait on the guard, and then we're out of here. And let's go. Alright, next stop is Paddock Wood, due at 9:10, ETA is 9:09. So, I know they'll just started, but it's still good that we're running on time, isn't it? Okay, so we've got Paddock Wood, Beltring, Yolding, Wateringbury, East Fairley, Maidstone West, Maidstone Barracks, Aylesford, New Hythe, Snodland, Halling, Cuxton and Strood. Oh, and my speed set's not working. Joy. Should remember I actually have to turn the damn thing on, don't you? Yeah, I forgot with the class, with the Electrostar, you have to set the speed, then press the button. Such an idiot. Let's set this to 90 then. Ah, so set to 100. Because I don't think we're going to reach 90 by that time. I think up ahead, is that a W sign up ahead there? 0.9 miles, I think that is. And my luck, this will probably, the achievement will be for a flawless run, so if I missed out on the achievement, it'll also be off, really. Hopefully not anyways. Got the reverb, mind the reverb. In the tunnel there. I think that's a W sign, isn't it? Up ahead. I think that is a W sign, if I'm not mistaken. So let's get the horn at the ready. Just in case. It likes to screw you. Thankfully didn't screw me there, but there we go. Yeah, because on Chris 9 you have to sound the horn or you lose points. So that's the last thing I want to do, especially after that rookie mistake back there. Forgetting you have to press the speed set button to actually get the thing going. Well, 2 miles to go to hit Paddock Wood. ETA is 9:10. So we're currently running bang on time for it, which is good. Looks like we're going to be switching lines up ahead here. So we may have to slow down, but I don't know though. Hopefully not anyways. Well, judging by that 40 mile an hour speed restriction, we may have to. Well, Paddock wasn't a mile and a half, so it's best start now. Just clearing the AWS. And then we've got a W sign at which to sound the horn. Man, they like the W signs here, don't they? We've got 3 in a space of like 2 miles. Just don't want to butcher my arrival time here. I thought I was red for a second then. Looks like the signal at Paddock Wood is red, so we may have to... Don't really matter since we're stopping at Paddock Wood anyway, so just clear the AWS and then slap on the brake here. Hopefully we stop on time, but I doubt it. I got another 2 sets of brakes should I need them, so I'm not exactly skint on power here. And thankfully, it looks like step 1 may well be enough to stop us in the right place. And we're bang on time here, so release the brakes so we don't fall short, and just slowly but surely coast our way in here. I think full switch is probably a bit too much, but we'll live with it. Or not. Didn't lose points for drive quality, so I guess that was fine. Oh, the camera actually works now. That's neat. Although I think it's just, oh, it's just, that's just a stock image, isn't it? Yeah, it's just a stock image that. Man, that'd be so cool if that actually worked. Although, who knows? Maybe in CSW Dovetail? Although, Train Sim World give us a, Class 377 with a working CCTV screen here. I mean, that'd be sweet. Can't lie. Right, let's set the speed set on our way out here. Signals changed, so we're alright. I think I've done that right. But just in case I haven't on the Reddit, yeah, we've done it. Good. Just going to up the speed set to 50, ready for the increase. And try and keep to 35 to the best of my ability here. Let's put power in. And it looks like Beltring is just up ahead here. Mile dead. And I've set the speed set right, so we're good. Yeah, it's fine anyway. Just cut the power so we're not hopefully not going to neb with the station here. Just going to step 2 to make sure I don't neb with belt ring here. Because that'd be some bullshit if I neb with that. But doesn't look like we're going to. Thankfully. So I may have underrun that a little bit, but yeah, underran that. But just want to make sure I was going to stop. Let's up that to 70. I think I've done that right. Let's see, what have we got after Beltring? We've got Yalding, Mile and a Half, Waterbury, East Farley, Maidstone West, Maidstone Barracks, Elsford, New Hive, Snodland, Halling, Cuxton and Strood. Nice. It's a relatively short drive, but just a lot of stops, which is what's dragging it out. Anyways, reply to the guard and get our asses out of here. And let's go. Oh, I don't get the alarms. Unless that's a result of the Alshon Parallels route stability patch, I'm not really sure. Because I'm running that, I'm running the route stability patch from Alshon Parallels, so notice I'm getting 60 frames a second a lot more often now, which is good. Not sure it is a result of that, and what the hell's that clusterfuck down there? Wow, how many W signs? Ugh. Right. Might as well keep the horn. It's best if I have the horn on speed dial, I think. I mean, but seriously, how many W signs? Just give trains big fuck off horns and just problem solved. And I just full on had a brain fart then. Nearly killed everything then. And I forgot to step the speed set. Joy. So step 2. On brake. This is where it all comes crashing down now, isn't it? Right. Don't think I need I think I just glide in now. Then also I'll just put the brake back on, stop at the free car marker there. Just right about now. Or overshoot it, both will work. No, actually it was there. More or less bang on for that there. Problem is, this cavi makes you think you went further than you did. Does this door open? No, the window does. I think it's a class 350 that has the opening door, isn't it? Sprint, break down to 1, and then wait for the doors to close, and then wait on the guard. Give me the seat buddies back and go. Alright, next stop is Wateringbury in just over 1.5 miles. Due at 9:22, ETA is 9:21. So, all is still good on this front, even though we very nearly lost it at that point. Thanks to this clusterfuck of W signs. I mean, for real though, why there's so many of them? My only guess is because there's so many crossings. Otherwise, I've got nothing. Although the signals misbehaving didn't help either. Stay green, people. Right, let's start the wind down process now. Give this W sign a blast and then brakes going in. Right, there we are. I think I may need a little bit more brake here, but I'm not sure. Seems a nice station, this Tonbridge. Can't lie, seems pretty nice here. Yeah, we definitely need more brake. Full service, do it. And I think that was overkill, but we'll live with it. We're actually a minute early, so can't exactly complain. So I could drag this out for as long as I want. But I'm going to stop now. What the hell's that? Probably all the couplings like hitting each other or something. I mean, look, that seems a nice little area, Tonbridge, if there's anything to go by. Let's have a quick look around, actually. Right, enough sightseeing. Let's get back in the cab. And then, wait on the guard. I think I can get away with notch 3 on departure. And then 4 at 10. I think I can get away with that, although it may drain the battery. But I don't know. I'm not sure if battery drain has been simulated in this game, but it seems like it most definitely has, because our amperage is going down bad, fam. And our next stop is, in other news, our next stop is East Farley, platform 2. Due at 9:27, ETA is 9:26. So annoyed how I haven't managed to keep this together properly, though. Rookie mistake. One rookie mistake's cost me like nearly everything. So annoying. How like forgetting that you had to press the speed set button to get it set. But hey, at least I remember now. And the train does indeed have cruise control. Just bring throttle down to 1. I'm quite nice to use the spacebar for that one. I prefer to actually click the damn thing, but there we go. Class 59 to our right there. She's one of the other trains included on this line. Got this, the 465 and the 59. Makes quite the trio, if you ask me. And since we're about a mile from East Farley, I'm going to start the wind down process in a little bit. Not sure what that random building's there, but whatever. And who knows what this used to be before this line was built. Not me, since I don't know the area at all, but whatever. Let's bang on that. Clear that. 40-mile-an-hour speed restriction. Needn't worry about the needn't worry about it since we're stopping anyway. So since we're stopping, we're gonna be dipping below 40 regardless. So don't need to worry about that at all. And I think I can lose 10 mile an hour in a quarter of a mile. Quite easily. Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. Could have done it in a tenth. Could have done it in a tenth of a mile. So, yeah, needn't have worried at all. So, give that W sign its a blast, and then we'll think about bringing the brakes in at East Farley here. So, once I see it, they're going on, which will be right about now. Step 2, brake. Please don't tell me I'm about to neb with this now. Even with full service. That full service is paying infinite dividends right now. Saved me from saved me from doing a neb with. Thank you, brakes, for not being awful. I'm not sure if I said that though. No, I have said it now, but it's up to 70 ready. It's up to just under 70 ready for it. And then just depart East Farley all guns blazing once the guard gives us a signal. Right, here we go. Wait on the guard. And as usual, just gonna go notch 3 and then bang it into notch 4 at 10 miles per hour. Well, Maidstone West is in a mile and a half. ETA is 9:32. Due at 9:32, ETA is 9:30, I meant to say. And for some reason we got the AWS, I think it's warning me about the 30 restriction incoming, or the 15, one of them. Since the brakes are quite good on this train, I'm not going to lose sleep over that. But I am gonna lose sleep about whether or not I've set the speed set, which I don't know if I have. No, I haven't. Damn it, why are you doing this to me? Oh, bloody... So great, signals are bloody being adverse again, aren't they? Ugh. Gotta love them, haven't you? Signals. Yeah, they serve as your guides, but they're also little shits. And make your train scream. Well, 30... Going to 15, hopefully on time. Yeah, definitely. Which is probably why we're due at, probably why we're not due here till 32. Since we've got to approach at 15 miles per hour. And that in itself will take about a minute. Not stuck behind a train, am I? At least I hope not, anyway. Right, let's bang it in full service and whack open the doors. And Maidstone Barracks is just up ahead, so I'm not going to... don't know if I should gun it or not going out of here, but... but there we go. Right, and since we're 2 minutes early, it's going to make us wait it out. And then we've still got another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stops to go. Wow. I suppose that will drag it out, isn't it? And Strood's not for still 11 miles out. So this is the problem with being early on this game. Makes you it makes you wait out the time that you're early, so it's making us wait the extra 2 minutes. Which I suppose is good since it means your train's not just gonna fuck off because it was early. But there we are. So at least your train's gonna stay. And the station staff aren't go, oh sorry, your train was early, you missed it. Which will be both hilarious and a bit shit. Well, it's 9:32 now, so I think we're going to get the call to depart anytime now. Right, here we go. I'm only going to go for notch 2 this time because limit's 15 coming out of here. And plus Maidstone Barracks is only half a mile away anyway, so not that it matters that we're restricted to 15. I mean, is it 15 the whole way or is it going to go up? That's 30 now, let's go. I'm not going to accelerate to 70. Because like I said before, Maidstone Barracks is right here, so we needn't worry about that. So let's bang on the brake. Which I think I may have done too early. Yeah. Huh. Didn't know it was another railway bridge, but then again, not much know about London, is there? Well, not much I know about London because I've only been a few times in my life. Anyway, full service and doors. And since we're banging on 9:34, we're not going to be hanging out for what seems like forever. It's going to be just straight in, straight out, almost. That's the idea. Alright, so here we go then. Aylesford, 3 miles. No props at all with that. Notch 3 because it's limit 70, and we can do it. And then go notch 4 past 10. Which I have a strange feeling is too fast, but... or too early, rather, I should say. Especially considering our amperage starts going down, like, almost from the off. Though it seems like it's going to hold out long enough. Because amperage down to 220 and we're going just under 60. So I think we can gain another 10 miles per hour before we run out of amps, if you will. Though I don't know. I'm not sure if I've even got the speed set in. Don't think I have I? Nearly lost it then. Just gonna sound holding again to make sure. I thought I set the speed set. I swear I did. I swear I set it. Yeah, I did. Good. And let's start winding down here now. Let's go to step 2 on the brake just to make sure I do indeed slow down to 40 in time. Though I think even with that we might not. Oh, just got it. We just got it. Wow. That was a close one. But we pulled through. Liking the weather effects on here as well. I think it's starting to brighten up now as we head further into the morning. On the game, that is. Right, let's flip on the brake. And hopefully we don't neb with this, because that'd be humiliating. Right, Aylesford is a good one. Here, a train in front or behind. So we've got class 59 inbound. Is that 59 or 66? I think it's a 59, but we'll have a look. Yeah, 59. Alright, and Thomas bonus. And let's get on our way to New Hive in just under a mile. Right, 9:42, we're due at New Hive. It's 9:40 and we're like right outside it. It's quite annoying, can't lie. Although who knows, maybe it might not be. Because being early sometimes is annoying, since it makes you wait out the extra time. And I think I'm about to neb with this. Or at least I thought I was about to neb with it, but I remembered that full service is too good. But then I remembered full service brake is too good. And basically prevents the possibility of a neb with unless you're going about 100 miles per hour through a station that you're a tenth of a mile away from. But it was bang on full service, and then depart here with some tonnage because W sign. Right there. Well, so far so good in terms of timeliness. Although I know I can't get a perfect score because I bloomin' sped right at the beginning. I think I've sped twice on this now. I think I've sped twice this run, which is quite annoying, to say the least. And 1.2 miles away from Snodland, which is our next stop, due at 9:45. ETA is 9:44. Bang the horn on. Not sure why there's two W signs so close to each other, but there we go. And we're 0.9 miles away from Snodland. Now I'll check the task list once we're stopped, because I want to make sure we don't do any neb whips here. Right. Step 2. And full service, sorry passengers. Oh, I'm about to neb with, aren't I? No, I've just neb-worthed, I think. Yep, we've neb-worthed. Although it's not quite. No. I can't say that's not a bloody. I can't say that's not a Nebworth, but there we go. Not quite as bad as the original Nebworth, but I'm still going to say it's a Nebworth. Should have started slowing down way sooner than that. Only got 3 stops after this as well, on our way to Strood. Only got Hallin, Cuxton, and then Strood. And then it's journey over. Well, this is still on time. I think in real life I might have back train up, but in this I don't think I didn't have to, thankfully. So I think that's my one of very few Nebworths I've ever done. Ugh. But hey, no one's perfect, so it was going to happen event. So me doing a Nebworth was only inevitable. And I can't put the emergency brakes on because you lose points for that. So full service is the best you could do. And no matter if it would have gone much faster, everybody would have started losing points for drive quality for like putting too much brake at too high a speed. But we'll just see if let's go step 2 here. And try not to Nebworth this time as we approach Halling. Nah, we're definitely not Nebworthing this time. So at least we're not doing a Nebworth this time, eh? Halling. Managed to managed to do it okay. So at least didn't Nebworth that one, thankfully. 9:47, we're a minute early, so it's going to make us wait the extra minute. Then we've got Cuxton in 1.7, 1.8 miles, and then we've got Strood in 4.2. So 2 stops to go, and then we're good. And then it's journey over. And as to what to do next, I'm not sure. Might drink some more cod tomorrow, but there we go. Right, let's go. Notch 3, and then, you know the drill. Notch 3 on departure, and then, notch 4 at 10. And then make our way to Cuxton, at which we're due at 9:51. ETA is 9:50. So we're still running early despite all that. I reckon I'm going too fast. I think I'm taking things too fast. Right, mile to go. Don't think I'm going to start winding down just yet. Mainly because I want to make sure my speed set is working. Though it won't matter heading into Strood. Well, it's working now, so thankfully let's start winding down then. Start with idling the throttle, then slowly bringing the brake in as you get close to the station here. Then Cuxton is just up ahead, half a mile. So on goes the brake, on goes the horn for the W sign, and then bang, step 2. And then the Nebworth avoider as we approach. Full service, aka Nebworth avoider. And then off as we off since we can just coast inside, and then Then back on goes the my anti-Nebworth device, aka the full service brake setting. And then a minute early for Cuxton. So the extra minute shall be waited out. And then we'll just then it's only Strood left. Speaking of Strood, it's 2.5 miles away, so we won't be left hanging for very long. Since this train accelerates fast and stops on a dime. At least for a train, that is. I know there are fast accelerating trains, but not many stop like this one, at least in my experience on this game. So I think about 9:52 we're going to leave here. Oh no, 9:51. And then we're just going to go for the usual grind. Just notch 3 to start with, and then notch 4 once we're out. Bang. And then it's just inbound to Strood. Right, due at 9:56, ETA is 9:56, which is good. Since it's the last station, we don't really need to worry about being early, because I think it doesn't make you... If it's the last station, it doesn't make you wait it out. And, got 35 and then 15 reductions coming into Strood. So I don't think I'll have to worry about the speed set working or not. And no W signs to worry about, so it's just the AWS they'll be screaming at me on our way up. Or binging, both will work. I got a funny feeling the AWS is going to start screaming at me in a bit, though. I mean, speed set is working, thankfully. Here we go. Now the AWS starts screaming at me. So let's idle, since we only got a mile to go, and plus we got to slow down to 15 just before we hit the station. So it's best starting in advance, really, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So let's bang it into a step 2. Just as we approach. I think I've left this too late, haven't I? Although my anti-Nebworth device will say otherwise. Stop screaming. Thank you. Right, looks like we've got away with it. Just keep on step 1, because I think we are going downhill. Plus we got to slow down to 15 just before we hit Strood anyway. So let's, hopefully, fingers crossed, I've not left it too late. Step 2 is paying dividends there. Seems like I've got quite a lot of action. Straight on the bridge, and a 465 in waiting here. Man, how many is that? Is that 1, 2... Is that 4? Is that 4 or is that 3? 465s. Tempted to say 4. Or even 5. 5, man, there's like 5 trains in a formation. That'd be trippy as hell. But anyway, we've hit Strood safe and sound. Hair over a minute earlier than the due time. I don't think it's going to make us wait it out. But let's just bang on the brake. I can't take the key out. I'm trying to put the reverse into off, but it's not been simulated. Ugh. Oh well, that'll do us fine, and in other news, people are floating towards my train. Wow. I don't think it's going to make us wait it out, since it is the last station. Don't think it makes you wait out the last station, or does it? Well, it's 9:55 now, so I think once we hit 9:56, I reckon it'll end the scenario. But we'll find out in 15 seconds. I think that's how this works. I think once we hit 9:56, we should be good to end. There we go. Nicely done, scenario complete. Thank you. And there we go then. And we got the achievement, thankfully. So it wasn't for a perfect run. Just had to score 850 points at least, and we scored 967. So that is going to mark the end of the video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you liked it, dislike if it sucked. I've been TL. I'll see you guys next time. Boom. Hey, thanks for watching the video, guys. Be sure to subscribe or follow depending on your platform. You can also check out my sponsors via the links below, and you can also follow me on Twitter at TLOfficialYT, and Twitch and Mixer at TLOfficial, and you can now add me on Snapchat at TLOfficialYT. You can also watch my previous video by clicking the annotation on your screen, or alternatively go on my channel and check out the rest of my content. I've been TL. Bye for now!